All right, micro scrapping on the bench here. Welcome. I got a bunch of these switches. I got another jar of switches, and I have a box of breakers. I don't even know if guys break down breakers. Bunch of tools. For these little switches, I just use these nips pliers and just sometimes 2 sets of pliers. More focus over here where I'm working. No, those ones don't even have a contact. Not worth that one. So like these, just crack these open. Just throwing stuff everywhere. All right. Magnets always help. This one's got like an aluminum outside. Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go. Throw that in the aluminum bucket. These ones are fairly easy. Get them out of microwave. Get them out of irrigation timers. The old Rainbird timers. Have these types of switches in them. See, like these are, and then you see there's little contacts. They got silver. It's a copper silver contact. Some of them, like this one, come out of really old. Look at the size of that contact. Pretty weighty, hefty. They're not all silver, and I don't know. Get rid of the plastic right away. I've never done recovery. I'm kind of interested in it because who doesn't like silver? It's another precious metal, you know. I think people might do this with like a towel and a hammer and just crush. Plastic's different. It's potted. It has like a waterproof filling. Let's see if we can just get it at the top. They're sleeping. I got the baby monitor inside, so I'm not in the garage. My wife was a little ticked. She was like, "You're doing the scrapping overboard." Like, well, you know, the extra money. I like to come in. Take some. I feel this. Where's my file? It's got to be aluminum. how pale and lightweight it is. See the little contact right there? It separates super easy. Just plastic all over. I have to clean my workbench when I'm done with this. These are very basic. I like these though. These, like I said, come out of microwaves and stuff. A lot of the microwaves of scrap have these little relays in them. These little switches. Contact on that one. So all of these I'll just throw in number 2, even though like that's probably number 1, but they're so small, the yards probably just consider it in the number 2 stuff. I should have a better flathead screwdriver. Let's get these vise blocks out of the way. Might have thrown away something I shouldn't have right there. This can be a little rough on the hands. I mean, this plastic is sharp, but it doesn't bother me so much. I also think like these ends are brass, but I'm not. Maybe they're not. I don't really know. There's the good contact we want. And basically, this is a mason jar that was full of these. So we'll see how many contacts. Like a lot of these are small. I think that's metal. No. Steel. Non-magnetic. But you can probably crack these with the channel locks too. You just, at least these ones. Little square contact. Might be hard to see, but I mean, it didn't take that long. 10 minutes to get a pile going. lost a piece of copper. So like that's the end of a relay. I haven't done a relay yet. Built this like this is riveted. Stab myself real good there. Like I said, I do have, there's one rivet left. A lot of bigger stuff. I got 3 TVs last night. I don't even know if I posted them, but there's a good little contact right there. Another one right there. So I gotta do that stuff too. Oh, that's steel. See if we can get that out. Bench vise. One employee always said, "Is the juice worth the squeeze?" Some of the stuff I'm like not sure, but I got a decent pile of contacts going, so I think this is steel. Just got a little paint can over here for steel. Plastic apparently shoots all over the place when you do this. The mini brass can then. Okay, we got a couple of these, we'll see. So those style switches don't have any contacts in them. They just have a little brass. See if we can peel this open. This one might just be brass. Yeah, just a little brass on the inside. It's steel. These little brass connectors. It might just be the sweet spot to cut into. It's a tiny contact, can't even get it out of that one. Right here, we're gonna go after a bigger jar. These got some bigger contact, or these got some relays. Like sometimes they break when I'm taking stuff off boards, so I just get those switches that you already seen, like these beast relays out here. Here's some little relays. I'm not sure about one of these switches. So that's just brass. Really got to take some of the big stuff apart because my wife is ticked. She is ticked about just really too much for me. Sorry, honey. These contacts are non-magnetic. I think they might be aluminum, but there's an oddball. So inside of relays, a lot of times they'll have the contacts, and then they'll have a copper coil. So I'll show you on one of these little ones. And here's what we really want, those contacts. This one's big, I don't know if I can. So if you knock the end off, I cut some of the smaller ones in half. And then I'll go into the number 2 copper because it's so small. Because it is so small. If If you're careful to not cut yourself, probably get through it pretty easily with the razor blade. Maybe not. Well, and that went flying. There we go. That steel, it's not worth. Oh no, they just dropped one in there. It's gone now. Let's see if I can do it on small. Sure, and then I get the one that's tough to crack. Same thing with the relays. Like these smaller ones are a little bit easier to cut the steel part in half. So you just cut like that, pull one side, the other, like that one goes really fast, even though you get like little piece right there. This one still has those contacts in it. And I think that steel part, yep, steel. That piece is steel too. Pretty hefty. This one's interesting. I've never done a switch like this before. Well, that one's just like a rotary switch, but it pushes down contacts. Gross. Lots of relays in this bucket. Just when I realized that relays had the switches in them too. Before that I was just taking switches because I didn't know that the relays also had the silver contacts. I could call Frontier. Alright, thanks for watching about a half hour of just micro scrapping, stuff like that. And we'll lay it out at the end and let you know.